running for the House of Representatives. I always have to start there. By the way, you're all in the district that I'm going to represent starting November. And I'm so glad that you decided to have your wedding here at UCF, where you met. I've known Brent and Fred for longer than they've been Brent and Fred, since before they were Brent and Fred. When it was just Fred Potvin, total train wreck. Flirts with everybody. Like, God, craziness. We have so many memories, as we've seen up on the slideshow. Memories of when some of us were much more skinny. I was about 10 pounds lighter. I don't know who else you're thinking of. So you're just talking about me. I guess everyone's like, this is a really diverse crowd. I have to point that out. There's a lot of diversity here in this crowd. Would you invite any people of color? I mean, come on. There's no media here, right? Okay. Fred and Brent are not only a wonderful and loving couple, but they're also the best friends that anyone could ever ask for. I think most of you know what I'm talking about. You know how they're always willing to go out of their way to make sure that everyone is taken care of, that we're comfortable, that we have a drink in hand. That's mostly Fred. They take care of us even when we're jerks. Like at one time a month ago when we went to lunch on your birthday, and we were trying to figure out what to toast to, and I realized I had forgotten it was actually your birthday. And he didn't make me feel bad. In fact, he actually paid for our lunch on his birthday after I forgot his birthday. It's really brutal. It's very self-deprecating as well. I remember when you first told me that you were going to get married, and I asked Fred, "Are you sure Brent is crazy?" I don't have a follow-up story to that. Brent is just crazy. We'll just put that out there. And I know that I've been the annoying third wheel for the two of you close to, I guess, the better part of 2 decades. And by the way, for the record, Brent is always right. Always. He's an attorney, so he has to be right all of the time. Pam Bondi got her invitation, was lost in the mail, by the way. She couldn't attend. But I've been the third wheel for a really long time, and that did not sound as sad when I wrote it. It sounds really sad when I say it out loud. But I've hung around them actually for so long that even in the early days of their relationship, that Fred's family was still trying to figure out exactly what was going on. So much that Gilles even pulled Brent aside one night about 10 years ago, and he said, hey Brent, I know Carlo is very good looking, but my son loves you very, very much. I told you I would speak in French. And then Brent responded by saying, yes, Gilles, Carlos is very good looking. I don't remember what else he said. I kind of tuned out after that. I'm sorry about all of this. Please clap. Please clap. I feel like Jeb Bush now. But seriously, you truly, truly love one another. Your relationship has survived many, many, many tests, many long distances, careers, Brent. old age, Celine Dion.
Oh.
14 years is a really long time. But back to what I mentioned before, I don't even remember the time when there was not a Brent and Fred in my life. Your relationship is an institution to so many of us here in this room, to so many people who are in the gay community in Orlando, and your love and the celebration of your love is real therapy for us right now. The two of you have taught the world so much, which is that love is love is love is love is love. And I can't think of any more words to say because I wanted to write more and then I drank too much and then I couldn't figure out what else I wanted to say. So, cheers to my two best friends, Brent and Fred, on their wedding day. Congratulations. This one's to you. Thank you.